Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to Wargame Red Dragon Ranked. Today I am playing as Eurocorps. It's a blue 4 deck and I'm going to try and take as many sectors here as I can, since this is ranked. The thing is, I haven't played this map before, not in ranked, so it's going to be a bit uncomfortable. When it comes to planning, I want to secure a bit here and a bit there. Potentially this town. This town would probably make it difficult to push. But I think the majority of my forces should go here. Then again, as I said, I don't I don't have any experience on this map. So I really do not know how to play this one. We'll just kind of have to make it work on the fly. I am going to be trying to do some sort of commentary on the fly as well. It just won't be terribly easy. So this time around there'll probably be a little bit less normal commentary, if you will. And a bit more focus on the gameplay. Starting. I want to make sure I get Gulf, start spawning in stuff, and push all the way to Alpha. If I can get the buildings over there, that'd be great. I'm going to ignore Delta. I think Alpha is more interesting. I'm going to fly over the command infantry and then spawn Vabs from over there. That might be faster. I don't have any Helo-borne infantry, unfortunately. Tanks... It's hard. Let's go with one fighter. It's a bit of an unusual opener to at least get some information. And I'm considering going with a CV to capture India, but that means I have very few points to start spending on anything else. No, let's not. This is hard. Maybe 2 legionnaires over to here. But via, I suppose, this bridge and then that bridge. And then I want a Gazelle recon to scout that side as well. Yeah, that's going to be me done. Alright, you go there, you go here, and the rest of you move. I want you off. There's a seriously high probability that a lot of things will go wrong, which is more opportunity for me to learn. Couple of chasseurs. Yeah, a couple of chasseurs in there as well. Alright, buddy. Over there. Land. And I want to see if there's any helo potential. Any problems arising on this side. HGM infantry, I'm going to put... See here, they get blocked. Here. Fast move to there, unload, and then go there. Nothing flying. That is interesting. Nothing flying. I need to get more information. Okay, I got the zone here. Now I want to get to Alpha. And I want to get there with 10 RCs and a Crotal. Seems like a big map for 2 people. Oh! Okay. So that's how it's going to be, huh? 2 T-80Us pushing in. Hold. And something out there, a Ural. Oh, I'm going to lose line of sight on these. Check your fire. He's responding to my bird. Peace Ryan might go down here. But I might be able to trade him. Yeah, I got the yak. Okay. We're going to have to take out that reconnaissance unit. Quick. These guys should be able to keep the T-80Us at bay. I want the building over there. I want you to evac. I want to make sure I get a bit more reconnaissance over here. The 10 RC has been destroyed. Gepard back. And these guys I want in the buildings here. Vabs push. That's definitely a T-80U opening up. Give me another recon here. Until I know what sort of NTR they have, I'm quite careful with the firepower that I'm going to bring to bear in the form of a Tiger Helo. And considering there's 2 T80Us, I want Rima. I also want to have another cheap recon unit here. I'm playing for aggressive map control Charlie Alpha Delta. I'm not really too interested in this side just yet. 1390 over there. That's the tanks again. Peace, Ryan. No, 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 no. He's playing with smoke screens. I gotta be careful here. He lost his fighter, so I might be able to take down one T80U before it becomes a threat. Okay, drop off. Make sure you eliminate that. I'm going to capture the buildings over there. I want the Vabs holding. Crap, they survived. That's going to be problematic. How did you miss that, though? That's interesting. I have another peace round that I can call in. I just don't have any recon yet. But the T80U combo needs to go. With a Strelky in contact. Let's pull the Gepard back a little bit. I don't feel like losing that one. There's the tanks. Kotala to here. Peace Ryan. Go to town. Hit one, didn't kill it. If he captures these forests, that's going to be annoying at least. Deadly at worst. What I haven't seen yet here is any form of anti-air. Come on, Gazelle. Find those tanks. What you got there? Transport. That is a BMP. It's not what I'm looking for. Could still be trouble though. ATGM. NTR. There. Drop. Need a lot more recon here. I'm pretty blind. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Long range NTR. Time to get the Tiger online. There's your BMP. It's a bit overkill against one of those, but it is fire support. That does need to go. Actually, no, I don't need to push here. I don't need to be too aggressive. Let's put on the pressure a little bit. Start getting ACV into Charlie. What I'm confused about is why he has not yet captured Bravo. It's like he's only dedicating his forces to here. He just captured Foxtrot. Okay, so that's a +2. Hello. Let's get the 1390 forward. Tiger standing by, trying to provide information on the tanks, so I can try to eliminate them. That's not what I'm expecting. Low. So probably Rezvedka. What you got there? Transport. Should be easy target. Let's get a 2A4 here. MTLBVs. Low veterancy as well. Okay, I'm at a +1. There's number 24P coming in. That's a bit much for this thing to chew off, but this one can. Get rid of that. Thank you. I want you over there. I want you to move to here. And then another, let's say another 2 chasseurs over here so I can get a bit more information. Oh, a T-64A. He's massing more armor. I think he's just probing at the moment. Ceasefire. Yeah, he's just baiting ATGMs. Got it. There's the smoke screen. He can blind the units over there, but he cannot blind the units over here, like the Tiger. I wonder what's his plan when it comes to push. Oh, when it comes to pushing there. That's a Tunguska. We're gonna do something a little bold. Hold. Maybe this one can get it. Hold. That's a Tunguska M. That's a big investment. That thing dies. That could put a big wrench in his plans. Oh, come on. Launch it before it's out of range. Yes, good man. Got it. And there's your T-80U. And I can still see you. That's a 150 point tank. That's a big investment. Oh shit, I still got a missile platform. T-80U crippled. I don't expect it to arrive anytime soon. Ah, they got the peace rhine. Okay, fair enough. Oh crap. That's his reconnaissance force. Let's get another command unit in here. I'm going to pour on the pressure. Yeah, the Mi-24P is going to try and counter that. And he can. But not when the Crotal gets involved. If it actually hits. Hit? Come on. Thank you. Alright, resupply that. There's the VTTs. I'm going to push even more. What's happening here? Potential transport push. There's the crippled T-80U. Oh, there's more T-80Us there. At least it's something with a front skirt. Oh, no you don't. Yes, you do. Take it down. Turn the Gepard on. Got him. That's his second yak down. He could have more, but I think it's not too likely. I'm floating way too many points here. 1390 over there. And we're going to put a bit more pressure by also getting a CV there. What you got? T-80U. That's a bit much for a leopard to chew off. Ah, there's your book. Come on. Hit. No kill. Once again. Can I get the book before it lays eggs? Alpha secure, +3. Rima, get out of there before we get a barbecue going on. Book down. Considering calling in a Leclerc, boosted by a little bit of smoke to ensure that I can very quickly neutralize. Oh. Oh dear. Not sure how you bunch survived, but I'll take it. I want another CV. I'm potentially overspending on command vehicles here. But I just want to make sure that I get Bravo. Because then I can put pressure directly onto Echo, or at least a bit more. But that investment means that the Leclerc plan is off for now. I'm not likely to push on this town. It wouldn't... Well, it would give them a fair amount of control. There's another T-80U. The book is down. So we're going to fly over your front lines, ignoring those, and immediately go for the T-80U. Because I think these are his main weapons at the moment. Those are the pushers. If I can neutralize that, and I cannot, there's a Tunguska there, then I can potentially get myself a bit more time. The Panther's coming in. Oh. Okay. Total victory. Well, that was fast. Weird little battle. Weird little battle. Let's see what he had. Look at the Milan. Tunguska and a book. This guy definitely earned its pay today. Huh. I want to see what his opening was. If he'd been more aggressive over here, we could have had a lot more small skirmishes. So what did he open with? Ural, 2 T-80Us. He invested almost everything in this flank. So your starting force with 2 T-80Us. That's a lot of firepower. Good mobility as well. Backed up by a Nona for smokescreen. A Tunguska M to deal with enemy helicopters. Weapons off except for the missiles. BMPs, T-55s, and I think recon? Yeah. He just sent a little bit of recon over that side. Why? That's my big question. Why? Because suppose that you capture this tree line, right? You capture it. Okay. That means that I don't have control over India. You do. But your T-80Us are now effectively stuck in this tree line. Because if you move them away, either forward or off to the side, I will spot them and I'll eliminate them. And the same for the rest of your push. India, I'd say, isn't that big of a risk. It's not really that worth it. I was also interested to see that I could not detect any kind of aerial unit. He didn't even bother capturing Bravo, whereas I immediately captured Gulf and started spawning stuff in. Now, as good as the AMX 10RC is, I could never have defeated all of that. Not likely. Over here, I should not really have had Legionnaires. I should have had a combination of Recon Infantry and HEGM. Because if I can get those buildings quickly, I can make sure that I dominate this battle space here. Here comes the rest of the forces. AMX 10RCs, Crotal, Twab 2013. We get a skirmish between the Yak and the Peace Rhine. And then my F4F comes in from this side and kills the Yak. He does not get the Peace Rhine, but I get his Yak. So that's one of his 2 fighters down. Razvedka moving up, spotting the Gepard and the 10RC. 10RC returns fire after it's being allowed to. Razvedka quickly move to the building and become invisible. The 10RC does not. And the T-80Us very quickly open up and kill it without taking any single damage. That's when my infantry arrives. Legionnaires. Probably not even the right unit here. See, this is probably not a bad move, smoking up your T-80Us, but the question is why? Why are they out here in the first place? Because you're not actively killing anything, you're not actively pushing. Why are they out here? That's something I don't quite understand. And still, he has Razvedka and 2 packed up reconnaissance units. And quite a few of my French units, strictly French units, are barreling down on them. He pulls them back slightly, brings the BMP 2Ds to bear. Infantry coming up. And the Tunguska is moving up. There's also the book. I think this was a buy to counteract all the peace rhines that I had. There's the VAP, there's the Gazelle. Legionnaires immediately get hammered the moment that the T-80U spots them. Peace Rhine completely fluffed the shots. Milan. This was exceptionally lucky. Because these guys have, well, one of them has a 77% chance to hit, and the other one I don't know, but let's say similar. They both missed. They got 4 HE. They hit once, and you kill off an ATGM. Easy. But for some reason, they both missed. But then again, so did my Milan. He pushes into the trail on the Modestrelki 90s and standards. Encounters a little bit of resistance, but really nothing noteworthy. Here comes the Peace Rhine again. Does some damage against the T-80U, but does not kill it. He is forced to pull them back. He's got 2 T-62 MVs. Maybe for the Arcan missile. I had the Peace Rhine out trying to get any more shots on the T-80s. Couldn't find them. This is when the book moves into position, but weapons off. There, that's the book firing. That's the BMP-2D's Conquerors trying to hit my vehicles. 1390 doing a fair amount of damage there, and the Peace Rhine takes out the other one. Yeah, and at this point he cannot push up. His tanks are over there, his fire support's dead, and he has 2 MTLBVs, but, well, they're not autocannons. They're not really going to be able to do that much. I think this is where he kind of lost the plot. Potentially already, well, I'm interested to see the opinion of more experienced ranked players. I think initially his opener was pretty strong, but his objective was not. Because what do you do when you get India? There is an option to make your way to Hotel, if you want to go that aggressive, but that is one tiny bridge there and one tiny bridge there, and the rest of your forces either have to be amphibious or under a ton of smoke, otherwise you will not get there. In the meanwhile, I was quite heavily focused on the defense here, but look at how little he has there. The moment that I saw, or that I knew he had T-80Us and the book and the Tunguska, I should have thought, the majority of his forces are here. That's a lesson for me. Because I suspected that he didn't have much, and I was right. But I didn't capitalize on it. I should have pushed way before. And I would have been able to get all of these units killed and just completely capture every zone here. And start taking so many points that it was going to be impossible for him to come back from. Which is kind of what I was doing as I had control over these 3 sectors. Charlie, Alpha, Delta. I didn't capture it. Not Delta anyway. Alpha I did. There's the T-64. Hey, what's your objective here? Just skirmishing with my units? And he could have pushed. I mean, there was one 1390 out there and one Rima, but the Rima don't have the range. Here's the smokescreen again. What's he trying to do? What is your plan? Because, once again, there's a smokescreen, but he's not pushing. Milan's firing. Missing the first time, getting the second. Killing the Tunguska. That's a lack of their anti-air, but the book is still there. I take this as an invite to take out a T-80U. I go for it, but the Peace Rhine dies due to the book. That's the book down to 1 missile, so effectively they cannot kill any more aircraft. And over here we have a little bit of skirmish with Razvedka. Oh, sorry, yeah, with Razvedka. Mi-24P pushes, Krotal kills it. 1 Afghansky? What was he hoping to do with this? Because I did not need to push through the woods. I could just hold here with a command infantry unit, have the legionnaires push in, and then spawn in stuff behind them from over here. If the Razvedka would have had support from the Afghansky there, it would have been a different walk for the legionnaires to get from there to there. Anyway, what do I need to do different next time? My force composition here was not optimal. Because yes, the Leopard 2A1 did quite a bit of work, but then the T-80U came out to play. Also, Recon needs more work. I had the 11390, I was blind on the other side. He could have just flanked me here and pushed his way into town And then India would have been pretty untenable. So I need to get more reconnaissance in there, or just a couple of chasseurs. I'd say the air game was okay. Once I had both of his yaks down, I knew that he did not have any more fighters. So I could just fairly aggressively maneuver there with my planes. Of course, the book was still there, but it's down to... Well, it's back up to 4 missiles now. Over here, recon plus HGM. Potentially backed up with a Crotal or a Gepard somewhere in the woods. 10 RCs are in a good spot. Just be more aggressive overall. Because I could have had this guy quite a while ago. This was also a bit poor. I should have dropped these guys off. Only now do I think I drop them off. But a little late. No, not even that. They were set to attack move and they were killing the Lesvetka. Because they ran out of RPGs. Right. Well, I suppose that's it for today. Interesting little match. Hopefully more resistance next time, because while I did learn some things from it, it wasn't that good. Still, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. And if you want to see the deck, it is down in the description. That's the deck that I was using this place. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week for more Ranked.